children of the Prince and Princess of Wales are born into silk, status, and constant public attention, making them some of the most extraordinary children in the world. From the moment they take their first steps, every smile, gesture, and word is quietly observed. Yet behind the privilege lies a darker side. These children must grow up under strict rules, heavy expectations, and limitations few can imagine. Innocence is carefully managed, freedom tightly controlled. Long before they can fully understand it, Princess Catherine must begin teaching them discipline, restraint, and royal conduct. Lessons not every child is asked to learn so early in life. 1. Public etiquette. Staying calm in front of the camera. Royal children under Catherine's care are trained early to remain calm in public. Former palace aides have confirmed that basic etiquette lessons begin as early as age 2 or 3. The children are taught not to shout, cry loudly, lie on the ground, or run unpredictably in crowds. During events like Trooping the Color, they are expected to stand still when required, walk beside their parents, and keep a neutral expression or gentle smile. In 2019, Prince Louis briefly waved playfully, but Catherine calmly corrected him without visible tension. This consistent guidance explains why her children are rarely seen losing control. Calm behavior protects security, preserves dignity, and reassures the public that royal continuity is stable. These rules are reinforced privately at home and consistently modeled by both parents daily. 2. Royal etiquette rules. Princess Catherine ensures royal greeting rules are taught from kindergarten age, especially before public duties. When meeting adults, boys are trained to give a small, respectful nod, while girls learn a brief, shallow curtsy, never exaggerated. During official introductions, children are instructed to make eye contact, smile politely, and say simple phrases such as, "Nice to meet you," or "Thank you." Former palace staff have noted that these habits were visible during events like the Platinum Jubilee, where Prince George and Princess Charlotte greeted guests with composure beyond their years. Inside the family, these gestures are not rigidly enforced, allowing warmth and normal childhood behavior. However, once cameras and official schedules are involved, the rules become mandatory. This balance reflects Catherine's approach, raising confident, courteous children who understand tradition without fear. Proper greetings signal respect, reassure hosts, and uphold royal decorum in a modern constitutional monarchy today, worldwide context, globally. 3. Do not react to the press and crowds. Princess Catherine teaches her children strict rules about not reacting to press and crowds from a very young age to protect their mental health. They are instructed never to answer spontaneous questions, shout back when their names are called, or show visible irritation toward photographers. Instead, the rule is simple. Keep walking, maintain calm posture, and look toward a parent or trusted aide for guidance. This approach was clearly seen during events such as the Trooping the Color parade, where despite loud calls from photographers, Prince Louis followed cues rather than responding impulsively. Former royal aides have explained that silence is framed as an active skill, not passive fear. By learning that they do not owe reactions to strangers, the children gain emotional control and long-term resilience. Catherine believes that mastering composure early prevents anxiety later and preserves dignity in unavoidable public exposure during official royal duties and global appearances. 4. The not being the center of the universe rule. Princess Catherine emphasizes the not the center of the universe rule when teaching her children public behavior. Despite their royal status, they are expected to queue, wait their turn, and use polite language such as please and thank you. They are never encouraged to demand special treatment or issue orders because of their position. This approach was widely noted during school drop-offs in Windsor, where Catherine queued with other parents and spoke casually with staff. Similar behavior was observed during charity visits, when the children waited patiently during greetings. British commentators often praise this parenting style, seeing it as grounded and respectful. It reinforces humility, social awareness, and equality, qualities the public values deeply in a modern royal family. This reputation strengthens Catherine's personal credibility and long-term public trust nationwide. 5. Do not touch others without permission. Princess Catherine teaches her children that they must never touch others without permission, a rule rooted in both security and royal etiquette. From a young age, they are taught not to hug strangers, pull someone's arm, or touch clothing and jewelry. This protects personal boundaries and reduces security risks during public appearances. During walkabouts, observers often note that George, Charlotte, and Louis stay slightly behind or beside their parents, hands to themselves. For example, at Trooping the Color, the children remained composed despite crowds nearby. They are instructed to wait for clear approval before any physical interaction and to stand close to Catherine or Prince William. This discipline helps prevent misunderstandings, protects others' comfort, and reinforces respect, making it one of the most important behavioral rules for royal children globally. 6. Controlling emotions in public. Princess Catherine emphasizes emotional control as one of the hardest lessons for royal children. Feelings like sadness, anger, or exhaustion are acknowledged, but expressed only in private, never before crowds. In public, children are expected to remain calm, composed, and neutral-faced. This approach was visible during long ceremonies, such as the late Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee, when the children stood for hours without visible distress. Royal commentators have noted that Catherine avoids harsh discipline. Instead, she practices quiet guidance, gentle reminders, and repetition. By rehearsing behavior at home before events, children learn what is expected. This method protects their mental well-being while maintaining royal decorum, teaching that self-control is a skill developed through patience, not fear or punishment, over time and consistent support from parents and trusted caregivers alike. 7. Eating properly. Proper dining manners are taught from everyday family meals, not only formal events. Catherine requires children to sit upright, keep hands controlled, and never speak while chewing. Playing with food is discouraged, reinforcing respect for meals and those who prepared them. From a young age, George, Charlotte, and Louis are taught basic knife and fork use, following traditional British etiquette. Former palace staff noted this during public lunches at charity visits, where the children ate quietly and neatly. The approach is not luxurious or indulgent, but disciplined and consistent, shaping habits that reflect self-control, gratitude, and respect rather than privilege. 8. Responsibility according to succession hierarchy. Royal responsibility is taught differently according to succession rank. Prince George, as heir-in-waiting, is gradually introduced to the idea that his actions carry heavier scrutiny. Catherine has spoken about helping him understand duty without fear, notably during school transitions and public appearances. By contrast, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis are allowed more emotional freedom, though boundaries remain clear. They still follow protocol at events, but face fewer expectations. This balanced approach avoids premature pressure while acknowledging reality. Catherine neither shields her children from truth nor burdens them too early, prioritizing healthy development. It reflects modern monarchy parenting values clearly today. 9. Keeping family secrets. Keeping family matters private is an unwritten but crucial rule Catherine teaches early. Her children are instructed not to discuss home life with classmates, staff, or media-linked acquaintances. Former royal aides noted that even at Thomas's Battersea School, George was reminded which topics stayed private. Family disagreements, routines, and emotions are never shared publicly. Catherine explicitly teaches the distinction between private and public, explaining that some moments belong only at home. This discipline protects security, dignity, and emotional boundaries. It also explains why royal children rarely overshare, even in seemingly casual, friendly environments. Observers consider this habit vital for resilience.